It's not a regular kind of ensemble that, when you get on stage, nobody knows what's going to come out in terms of sound.
Upcoming is the Charlotte New Music Festival. How is this happening? What are you doing? How you plan to participate, and anything else that you would think about?
Well, this is our second time as a group participating in the Charlotte New Music Festival. And last time we premiered 10 new pieces. They were in real time on a concert stage last time, but this year will be a little different. Luckily, we all live close to each other in Queens, New York. So hopefully restraints will be lifted and we'll be able to actually get together. And if not, we could record our own parts and do some recording magic or something. But there's a way for sure. We'll make sure it works.
For me personally, I'm thrilled to be involved with it. It's a great festival. It's a lot of fun. And I think for me, a lot of the people that I've met there, I've been able to stay in touch with and continue to work with in the future. So I think as an ensemble for Hypercube, it's been very, very cool for us to participate, and certainly glad that we're able to figure something out in this COVID-19 situation as well. So.
Yeah, I'll just add to that the Charlotte New Music Festival repertoire is also, the thing that stands out to me about the pieces is that the composers are really interested in exploring sort of classical forms in some way, and it's almost like a mapping onto this instrumentation, which is not your traditional classical instrumentation. And we love that when there's sort of a chamber piece written for these unconventional sounds, because it turns the idea of what we've been hearing for years and years on its head. And that's exciting for us. There's an ability for us to apply our chamber music knowledge, our skills and phrasing and all sorts of rehearsal techniques and performance techniques, but to this, these ideas that sort of held strong for so long in this sort of pedagogical canon. And we have the chance to sort of put our mark on them.
And the festival draws a lot of talented composers, so it's interesting to get to see all of their different styles coming in, and like how they imagine our ensemble sounding through their music. Every composer has a different vision for how our ensemble should sound. It's not a regular kind of ensemble that, when you get on stage, nobody knows what's going to come out in terms of sound. And I like how the composers, they always imagine their own thing for us. And it's interesting for us to take these pieces and then figure them out and adapt them to our instruments.
And do you get surprised sometimes?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess one thing is that occasionally we'll get pieces that are for rock band, meaning Chris on drum set and Jay wailing on electric guitar.
I mean, one of the real strengths of this instrumentation is just like the almost limitless sort of colors that you can draw from it. I mean, because each of the instruments is so versatile in itself. I mean, percussion can be so many different things.
Did like guitar, like Jay's guitar setup is like it's like Welcome to NASA with his pedal board setup. And also the entire range of the saxophone that Aaron plays, and the sampling things that we've been doing with some of the other pieces. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty adventurous as well, I would say.
Once you introduce electric guitar and all the effects that sort of come along with that, and it sort of becomes like it's almost like an orchestra worth of possibilities with just 4 instruments.
There's so much territory to explore, as we said, and the composers who've written for the Charlotte New Music Festival, I think, have covered that range for us, and we're really looking forward to presenting that program, not only because the pieces are very solid, but because of the range and the different ideas. It's a program already set.